Hey my friends, what's going on? Thanks a lot for being here. I appreciate having you as I'm driving along through the South Sound of the Evergreen State. And I cannot believe I could see my breath inside the car. This is pretty crazy. I could see my breath inside the car. I don't know if that's coming out of the video or not. Anyway, it's 44 degrees outside, not terribly cold. I know a lot of you are dealing with sub-zero temperatures during the winter, so this is nothing. But thanks for being on my YouTube channel. I want to talk a few minutes here about how we are all hypnotized. We are all programmed, really. And we're not the hypnotists. We've been hypnotized by, in some cases, our parents, by our peers, by our siblings, by our institutions. And when I say institutions, I mean everything. From the churches to the political institutions to the cultural institutions, we have been programmed. We have been hypnotized. And I am willing to venture, if you're honest with yourself, you will realize that about 90% of the stuff you believe because someone told you to believe it. Now, I know that's hard to get your head around in the beginning, but think about it. Things you believe about sports teams, things you believe about religion, things you believe about the nature of God and the universe, things you even believe about maybe other cultures, other sexualities, other races, things like that. These have all been formed, generally speaking, by other people. Okay? You're not born a racist. No one is born a racist. There's no ultrasound that will ever be done that will pick out a racist in the womb. It is a learned behavior. Racism is a learned behavior. Who do you learn it from? From everybody around you. Okay? Now, if you grow up with one racist acquaintance or friend or family member or a member of the community, you're probably not going to end up with a racist unless you unless you spend every waking moment with that person. But if enough people in your family, enough people in your classroom, enough people in your college dormitory, enough people in your church, enough people in the political structure are racists, and that's what you're surrounded by, chances are you will adopt that same set of beliefs. You'll adopt them. So we are hypnotized, we are programmed, and we can break the programming. That's the beauty of it. We can break this programming. We have to be honest with ourselves. We have to say, do I really believe this, or did my parents believe it for me? Do I really like the Dallas Cowboys? Do I really like the San Francisco 49ers? Do I really like the Seattle Seahawks? Or is it just a team that my family's been rooting for the last 50 years? Ask yourselves this. It takes a lot of honesty. It takes brutal honesty. And my suggestion is, if something's not serving you anymore, dump it. If there is a belief that no longer serves you, dump it. Okay? It's energy you don't need in your life. So if someone told you that gay people are dirty or sinning against God, and you grew up with that belief and you no longer believe it, you don't have to keep believing it. Just because someone else told you that that's what you should believe about it. Or whether it's about blacks, or whether it's about lazy people, or whether it's about bald people, or whether it's about Republicans, or whether it's about liberals. You don't have to believe anything. In fact, I say even question your own thoughts and beliefs. Don't believe everything you think. Got a police car behind me here. He came up fast. There's nowhere really to stop. Navy police. I knew he wasn't after me. I'm not doing anything wrong. Anyway, so just remember that. You are programmed. You are hypnotized. We all are. All of us. Nobody is an exception to this. Anyone who thinks they're an exception to it doesn't understand fully just how much our culture and our society and everybody in it affects us. Thanks, my friends, for watching. I hope you enjoy the video. If you like what I have to say, or even if you don't, comment down below. All I ask is that you be respectful. Another police car just came in from the on-ramp here, so something's going down up ahead. Anyway, driving through the rainy South Sound of the Evergreen State, I'm Spencer Hughes. Welcome to my YouTube. Tell all your friends about it. I appreciate it. I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers sooner than later so that I can YouTube live stream from my phone from anywhere. Okay? This could be a live stream right now instead of a taped video if we get to 1,000 people. We can do it. Tell all your friends about it. Share it with them. And we'll talk real soon. Thanks a lot, guys.